Welcome. My name is Grace. I'm half of the Modika Yoga team, and I'm delighted to be offering a practice today, which is just a sweet 20-minute practice dedicated to opening the heart. I hope you enjoy. Today's practice is dedicated to the heart, to opening up the heart in dynamic ways, in versatile ways, so that we can approach our day, enter our days in a way that is receptive, in a way that is willing and able to acknowledge and be open to the blessings that are always coming our way. In this sense that blessings are always in front of us is what we call like the grace of the universe. The way that the universe lays itself out and offers gifts, like look at this beauty, experience this beauty. But sometimes we can't see it. Sometimes we can't see it because in that moment we're hurt, or in that moment we're just not looking. So this practice is a sweet little practice to let ourselves open up physically and simultaneously to open ourselves up into a deeper connection, a deeper receptivity, a deeper willingness and capacity to be able to receive the gifts of grace. To begin your practice, I'd like you to sit comfortably on a blanket or pillow, and I'd like you to close your eyes. With your eyes closed, we seek the sweetness inside. Seek the sweetness that lives in the breath, that rhythm, the pulse of the breath that pulls us deeper, not only into our own hearts, but deeper into the expression of the universe, which expresses itself in this way, like breath, the gift of our life. Allow yourself to be pulled into her, to listen to the soft quality of your breath, to feel the breath inside. Allow yourself to enter more fully, more deeply into that almost conversation of the breath. And in reaction to the breath, and the reaction to the way that it fills and empties inside of you, allow your body to lift a little bit more, so that as you take your next breath in, the heart lifts upwards. The upper shoulders, the arm bones move back in space. You sit a little taller. Sit in a way that expresses your willingness to be open, your willingness to connect. With each breath that you draw in, breathe in the grace, the sweetness, the beauty that surrounds you. With each exhale, let go of resistance. Let go of that which binds our hearts closed. Please open your eyes. Stay in that sensitive space. And lightly touch your left fingertips down on the ground. And stretch your right arm across your ear. So if this is very accessible to you, you're welcome to come down to your elbow. So deepen that expression, that twist, that stretch a little bit. And then reach out through the fingertips, like a very active reach over. Good. Keep that as you plant the outer right hip deeper toward the ground. There's like a weightiness in the pelvis. Good. On your next breath in, push down to fingertips and come all the way up. So simply switch to the opposite side, so either palm of the hand or elbow to the earth. Stretch your top arm across your ear. Reach across and tilt your nose up towards the arm. And then let the weight of the left hip really anchor toward the ground more. So you're stretching energy both toward the earth, but also out through the fingers. Push down into your hips and bring yourself all the way back up. Very good. Inhale, reach your hands up toward the sky. Plant the palms of the hands together. You're just going to tuck the heel of the hand behind the back of the head. Right on the very base of the skull there. And see how it's like you want to bring your head forward. But against that, I'd like you to instead push the back of the skull into the heel of your hands or your wrists and lift up your chest more. You don't have to move far. You don't have to go far. Yeah. Take a deep breath in, and as you do, lift up through the sides of your ribs, all the way to the top of the heart. So great. And then exhale, let the hands touch back down on the earth. Good. If you have a blanket or pillow, move it to the side. Turn around so now you're facing the short edge of your mat. Place your palms on the ground. As you draw your breath in, lift your chest forward, drop your belly, and look forward. Then as you exhale, round your spine. Root the back of the heart toward the sky, lower back towards the sky, round your chin towards your heart. Excellent. Inhale, lift up, open up. And exhale, pull back. Okay. Inhale, lift your chest forward, and now walk your hands to the left. You're going to do like a little walkover, and it doesn't matter how far you come. Just walk over to the place where you feel comfortable. Grip the ground with the hands. Sink your hips back a little bit. And then drop your heart towards the earth. So it's like you're just letting down into the ground. Arms are strong, but heart is soft. Maybe even your head or your cheek will come down to rest on the earth. Very good. Inhale, come back up. Walk to the opposite side, and just like a little walkover. Press the palms into the ground, nice and grip on the earth. And then just sink the hips back a little bit. Dip your heart down. Sink yourself down. And pause here. So good. Inhale back to the center. Sit back onto the heels of your feet. Place fingertips behind you. Notice that the fingertips are coming to face forward. Fingertips towards me. Lift your chest up. Take a deep breath in. And feel how you can cascade the chest towards the sky. Shoulders way back. Head of the arm bones way back. And now you can either stay just as you are, or step 2 would be to take the palms of the hands down. Step 3 is to lift the hips off of the heels. Chest toward the sky and head back in space. It's a beautiful opening for the heart. Breathe into her. With each breath, opening up the muscles, the tissues, opening up your capacity, your willingness for the heart to be full. And then lower hips towards your heels. Wonderful. Walk your hands forward. Keep your hips and your knees in line with each other, more or less. Walk the arms forward, stretch your arms out straight, and then draw the forehead or the chin into the earth. This is Anahatasana. Allow your heart to sink deeper into the ground. Full, dedicated, present breaths. Good. From here, please lean all the way forward onto the belly. Place your hands beside your shoulders. Press the tops of your feet down. Inhale, lift the heart for cobra. Don't worry about coming too far. Just really want to make sure the shoulders, instead of being forward like this, are pulling back in space so that we get the lift in the heart, the opening in the upper back. And then exhale. Curl back, sit back towards your heels. It was so good. We're going to repeat it. Sit down on the tops of the feet, heels, fingertips forward or palms of the hands flat on the earth. Lift your chest. Either stay as you are or lift your hips from your heels. Open your chest. Look up and slide your throat back. It really comes from an effort. So as you take your next breath in, push down into your knees as you simultaneously lift your heart forward and up. Exhale, hips back down to the earth. Walk your hands forward. Anahatasana, slide the chest forward. Slide your arms out straight. Dip the chest towards the ground. And forward to the belly, all the way down. Tops of your feet to the earth. Inhale, cobra, little back bend in the upper back. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back on your heels. Good. So this next pose can be done sitting on the heels of the feet or cross-legged as well, is fine. Open your arms out nice and wide. Cross your left arm under and right arm over. It's like you're hugging yourself. You're going to wiggle the arms a little closer, get in a little tighter, and hold on to the shoulder blades. You can stay like this, or take the hands together. So this can be that back to the hands, palms to the hands. Try to get a grip somewhere. Okay. On your next breath in, lift your chest up towards the sky like you look up. Yeah, elbows up. And as you exhale, round your spine, pull your belly in, and then curl yourself in. Inhale, come up. And exhale, over. Inhale, lift up. And one more, exhale, curl in. Inhale, open up. Stretch your arms out. Second side, cross right arm, and then left. So you're like giving yourself a little self hug. Wiggle in nice and tight. As tight as you can go. Take the palms of the hands together, get a grip somewhere in here. And breathe in, lift your elbows toward the sky. Exhale, round your spine, curl in. It's a very intentional rounding of the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Good, release, open your arms nice and wide. Perfect. Inhale, hands toward the sky, and then wrap your hands behind the head. You're actually going to interlace the hands together and just take a hold of the back of the skull. Now draw your elbows closer towards each other so they kind of come in towards the sides of your head. Yep. Take a deep breath in, lean your head back into your hands, and now pop the heart up. So see how that happens? You do a pop up, so lift up. And to help you do that, lean your skull into your hands. Pull it back in space. Excellent. So keep your elbows hugging in towards your head. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Release your hands, stretch them forward. Place your palms down and stretch back. Child's pose just briefly. Very good. Inhale, come out to sit. No pose or no practice is complete without a downward dog. Curl your toes under. Please stretch your hips back. For the time being, bend your knees. I really like doing it this way. Bend your knees and now make your arms strong. So to make them strong, hug them toward each other. Then pull the upper arms away from the ground. Yeah, melt your heart in, your upper back in a little deeper. And now stretch your left leg straight. Just your left leg straight. Press the inner left heel deep into the ground. Perfect. Bend your left knee. Stretch your right leg straight. Good. Breathe. Arms strong and steady. Heart soft and sweet. Bend both knees. Lift up your bum. Lift up your hips. Melt your heart in deeper, but keep the arms strong and steady. And then dip your knees all the way down to the ground. Come back and stretch across the earth. And this time, elbows under. So you can kind of wiggle them back so they come more or less under your shoulders. And then just very lightly wrap the heel of the hands onto the base of your chin. Allow the weight of your chin to drop into your hands. And now pause here and just simply breathe. As you breathe, feel the weight of your belly in the front of your ribs drop towards the earth. Rest into the breath. Letting yourself ride in the wave of her rhythm. And very gently place your hands beside your shoulders. Push into the hands to bring yourself up. And to spin around. We'll complete our practice with a short meditation. So sit up on a blanket or pillow as needed so you can sit with greater comfort. And hopefully now the simple act of sitting is more comfortable now that we've opened up into this space. Close your eyes. Once again, attune your awareness to your breath, just as we did at the beginning of this practice. Let yourself enter into that sacred sanctity of her sweet blessing, her sweet offering. I feel that the breath is the gift that keeps being offered to us, day after day after day, from the very moment we are born to the moment of our death, of course. Let it serve as a reminder of our blessing. Staying attuned in that breath. Allow your chest to very lightly lift toward the sky. And the upper arm bones to move back in space so that you take the form of the heart that is open, the heart that is willing to receive. Feel the breath filling the heart, filling your belly. Sense the spacious, open atmosphere of the heart center. Not only physically, but also just in the way that you're approaching, that you're entering the world today. Allow the palms of your hands to come together and rest at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. And may this mudra serve as an expression of our intention to step forward into our lives, step forward into our day with a sense of receptivity, a willingness to see and to experience the blessings, the gifts, the offerings of grace.